Hey, I'm back here. This time with another street tacos. The Rojas Street Tacos, was it Barbacoa? Bar I don't know. Honestly don't know how to pronounce that. Anyway, Ecuadorian Sumatra wrapper, binder and fillers, Nicaraguan. And again, these are around $9, like the other one was. We're gonna see how this one does. It's windy, it's getting cold here. I need to move somewhere where it's like 80 year round. That'd be nice. Okay. Or 90 year round. That would even be nicer. Take a cut. Look at that. Nice and smooth. Has some of that sweetness to it. On the cold roll, I don't get that. It's not a flavored tip. I don't know. Anyway, this is Toro size. Let's see if we can light this puppy up here. I don't know. My lighters have been dying. Everything's been dying. All kinds of problems with everything. Now the wind wants to keep blowing it out. We're not having a good day here, folks. Alright, so we'll just try to cover it up like this and get it started. How about them apples? Try to get them started quick here for on the air, so. Tobacco up front. Again, nice volume of smoke, just like the other one. Still has that little bit of sweetness to it. I don't know. It's not like a hot cocoa sweetness or a milk chocolate sweetness or anything. It's just like a sugary sweetness. Like I said, but as far as I know, the tips are not sweetened. I haven't read that anywhere that they are, so I imagine they're not. Let me take another puff here. Yeah, it's nice and mellow so far. I mean, we're right at the beginning, so what do you expect? I mean, it's not a powerhouse right out of the gate. I have some of that cocoa taste. That sweetness is going away though. It's like it was just at the very beginning, and now it's kind of going to the back, and it's turning more towards that, like a dark chocolate type taste. And there's some, is that leather? Yeah, I'm going with leather. It tastes more leathery than woody. So anyway, with how today is going, I might just be back at the end, and we might just do the beginning and the end. I'm not too sure. We'll see how things go. So with this Rojas Street Tacos, and I still don't know how to pronounce that. What is it? It's Barbacoa. Barbacoa? Barbacoa? Tobacco with a barb and a oa? I don't know. I'll be back. Well, hello there, strangers. I am back here about halfway through my Rojas Street Tacos bar. I don't know, barbacoa. That's what we're calling it. Probably wrong, but that's what we're calling it. Anyway, so far the burn's been great. Smoke volume has been great. Cigar's not heating up. It's, I mean, even with all this wind and everything else, it's burning really good. It's all, I mean, just a tiny, you just see how it kind of, it's off that tiny little bit, but that's, I'm not worried about that. Let's put it that way. I should wear my hat. Anyway, let me take a puff here. Not as smooth. It has a spiciness to it that you can feel on your tongue. It has that leather and cocoa, and the cocoa got a little more bittery tasting. I don't have that sweet taste anymore at all with it. It has a, still can't figure out that dull flavor. I guess that must be part of the leather. It just tastes dull. Let me take a while. Just kind of like a thud on your palate, and that's I'm going to associate that with the leather. I would say I'm getting a little bit of coffee, but I'm not going to. You might when you smoke it, but I'm actually drinking coffee. I don't even think it's 70 degrees here, so gotta have something warm in my belly. So anyway, so far so good. It seems a little stronger than the than last week's. Yeah, and now I just totally mind die. Anyway, but it is definitely a notch up in power wise. Take another puff here. And it's good. It's where you just want to keep puffing, but you have to kind of control yourself because you don't want to get it too hot and then mess up the flavors and everything else. But it's a nice cigar so far. So we'll see how this puppy ends. I'll be back. Hi. I am back here at the end. My Rojas Street Tacos Barbacoa. I don't know. Anyway, it's a good cigar. Let's put it that way. It got a little bitier towards the end, or here at the end. I should say I'm still smoking it till I burn my fingers probably. The leather went to the back, the wood came forward. More coffee notes, but again, like I said, I can't. I usually just drink water with the cigar, but it's been one of those weeks, months, whatever you want to call it, so I'm trying to stay awake with coffee all day. So anyway, you may get some coffee notes, you may not. I can't guarantee that one. But it burnt very nicely. I never had to touch it up. Let me take a puff before we get too close here. Still, just an excellent amount of smoke coming out of these things. I like, with a cigar, it's horrible if you have a cigar that you hardly get any smoke in your mouth with. It just seems like it's a waste, really. But it's getting warm now. I mean, when I do my normal double puff thing, you can tell it's warm. So I'd have to let it sit for a while here. But the line, I mean, you can see how the burn line, I mean, it's, a little bit it was off earlier because the wind was blowing, and the wind seemed to have died down now. Yay! But, anyway, so, yeah, the Rojas Street Tacos, the two that I've had now, have really been nice cigars. Like $9 price point, which You know, some will say, oh, it's too high. Some will say, oh, it's too low. Whatever. That's an average price point for it is about $9. Me personally, I like to stay 7 and below, or I used to anyway. Now with price changes and everything else, I mean, we're getting to the $9, $10 mark for just a normal smoking cigar. But anyway, give them a try, see what you think, let me know in the comments, and until next time, keep smoking.